Good morning everybody. Today we're going to start with a challenge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to blindfold Annie, who's agreed to help me, so that she can't see anything. Can you see Annie?
No.
Okay. And now I'm going to give her something in a bag for her to take out and investigate. So here's the bag, you take out what's inside. Okay, so Annie, what does it feel like?
It's a bit squishy and it's quite round.
What does it smell like?
It smells quite sweet, almost fruity.
And you can taste it if you like. What does it taste like?
Bread. I also got a raisin. Is that a hot cross bun?
Well done. It's a hot cross bun. She got it right. Okay, you can take the blindfold off now. Annie was certain that the mystery item that she had in her hand was a hot cross bun, even though she was blindfolded and couldn't see it, because she used her senses. As we use our senses, we can be certain of what's in front of us usually, even though we can't see it. Today is Easter Sunday. Happy Easter, everybody. I want to tell you about the first Easter day when Jesus' friends used their senses to be certain that the impossible had actually happened. Today we're remembering when Jesus rose from the dead, his resurrection. He had been killed on a cross and put in a tomb for 3 days. And as the sun came up on Sunday morning, the women who went to the tomb found it empty. His body wasn't there anymore. We're going to hear about the moment when Jesus' closest friends were in a locked room trying to understand what was happening. Was Jesus alive? Was he dead? Where is his body? Was this even possible? In Luke's Gospel, chapter 24, we read what happened next. Jesus' disciples were talking about the stories they'd heard that Jesus was alive. They were trying to make sense of it when suddenly Jesus appeared in front of them and he said,
"Peace be with you."
The disciples were really frightened because they thought Jesus was a ghost.
Don't be upset. And why do you doubt that it's me? Look at my hands, look at my feet. It's really me. Touch me, look me over. A ghost doesn't have muscle and bones like this.
But they still didn't fully believe that it was Jesus. They were too excited to believe it. And also they just couldn't believe that a dead man was now standing in front of them. I wonder how you would feel, or how I would feel. It's a very strange situation really, isn't it? But Jesus was kind to them, so he said,
"Do you have any food here?"
They found him a piece of leftover fish. And he took it and he ate it right in front of them. They watched him very carefully because ghosts can't eat food. Dead people can't eat food. Magic tricks can't eat food. Only real living people can eat food. Jesus was alive and he had a real body. They found it hard to believe that he was alive, but now they knew for certain. They saw him, they touched him, they watched him eat. They were certain that Jesus was alive. Now they believed it. Jesus explained it to them.
Everything I told you while I was with you comes down to this. Everything written about me in the law of Moses, in the prophets and in the Psalms, it had to come true. I had to suffer, I had to die, I had to rise again. Now you've seen it, you have to tell others so that they can believe, repent and be forgiven for their sins.
And this is the most important part. We can't touch Jesus. We can't look at his scars. We can't watch him eat. But we do have the Bible, and that's how we can be sure he's alive. In the Bible, we can read the Old Testament and see how it teaches us to expect Jesus. We can read the Gospels and we can see Jesus telling us that he knew he was going to die and rise again. And we can read the rest of the New Testament and see how the apostles became Jesus' witnesses. They bravely went to the ends of the world just as Jesus told them to, telling other people about Jesus. So we can be sure that Jesus is alive because the whole Bible tells us he is. Isn't that great? Have a great day. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter!